Poppycock. Nonsense. Garbage. Clap, trap. Balderdash. Blather, blether. Moonshine. Foolishness. Silliness. Rubbish. Tripe. Hogwash. Baloney. Drivel. Bilge. Bosh. Bull. Bunk. Guff. Eyewash. Piffle. Phooey. Hooey. Malarkey. Twaddle. Dribble. Rot. Cobblers. Cod's wallop. Stuff and nonsense. Tosh. Cack. Havers. Flapdoodle. Blathers. Apple sauce. Whack. Bourgeois. Bellywash. Bunkum. Tommy rot. Cod. Gammon toffee. And crapola. Yes. Lots of different words that all equate with poppycock. But what's this got to do with Harry's wife, you're probably asking yourself, as you succumb to a barrage of those words all essentially meaning nonsense? Is it because Harry's wife is utter nonsense? Well, that is true, but there's something else about all of this. Because according to Jessica Wang, who writes in Entertainment, Suits creator says royal family didn't want Harry's wife to say poppycock. Yes, of all the problems that Harry's wife would cause, the suggestion that she already knew Andrew before she met Andrew, the suggestions that she had glued somebody's eyes shut and it had to be a payoff, that there was a suggestion that she earned a living by going on yachts and doing things for rich old men, the fact that she was engaged in dubious activities when she had been in Buenos Aires, all of that falls by the wayside because the royal family were concerned about Harry's wife saying poppycock. What's all this about then? It appears the British royal family served as uncredited editors on Harry's wife's legal drama, Suits. In conversation with a Hollywood reporter, creator Aaron Korsh claimed the royal family had some creative input over the show during the early days of Star, Harry's wife's highly publicized relationship with Prince Harry. In one particular instance, the royals weren't too keen on the word poppycock. My wife's family, when they have a topic to discuss that might be sensitive, they use the word poppycock, Korsh said. Let's say you wanted to do something that you knew your husband didn't want to do, but you wanted to at least discuss it, and in just discussing it, you wouldn't hold him to anything he said. You'd be like, it's poppycock. I'm not really sure that that's an accurate use of the word, but let's press on. In an episode featuring a spat between Patrick J. Adams and Harry's wife's leads and love interests Mike Ross and Rachel Zane, as a nod to my in-laws, we were going to have Harry's wife say, "My family would say poppycock," he recalled. And the royal family did not want her saying this word. They didn't want to put the word poppycock in her mouth. I presume because they didn't want people cutting things together of her saying cock. So it would appear, if this assertion is correct, and I'll leave it up to you, valuable viewers, to make a determination as to the veracity of this information, that the royal family didn't want Harry's wife to have cock in her mouth. Yes, I know you're all thinking it. It was far too late for that, and I am in complete agreement with you. Thus, they didn't want Harry's wife going around with cock in her mouth, though, of course, she sought to give that appearance in Beverly Hills 90210 as blowjob girl in the car. There were, of course, the rumours about her having cock in her mouth as a consequence of appearances on yachts. But nevertheless, the royal family still wanted to look out to protect her and ensure that she wasn't going around with cock in her mouth. The word was changed to bullshit, Korsh said, And I did not like it because I told my in-laws that Poppycock was going to be in the show. There was maybe 1 or 2 more things, but I can't remember. Korsh said he had no recollection of how the royals got their hands on the scripts. I was aware that they were reading them because I got the feedback, but I don't remember the process by which they got them, he said. All rather vague, isn't it? Though the royals' occasional input was irritating at times, when they explained it that way, and I'm pretty sure it got explained to me that it was about that splicing potential, I had some sympathy, because I wouldn't want somebody doing that to her either. Again, a bit too late for placing that in her mouth. And the thing is, I don't think anybody really would, but also I don't know. People are crazy. Oh, thanks for that meaningless observation. Harry's wife, who portrayed paralegal turned attorney, Rachel Zane, made her final appearance in the season 7 finale in 2018, just a few weeks shy of her royal wedding to Prince Harry. Adams also left after season 7, with the series ultimately concluding in 2019 after 9 seasons. In his memoir Spare, released earlier this year, Prince Harry similarly claimed that the palace communications team often advised the writers on Harry's wife's dialogue, what her character would do, and how she would act, much to the TV team's frustration. He also wrote that his brother and sister-in-law, Prince William and Kate Middleton, were huge fans of Suits, which I think is actually Harry's wife putting that in Spare because she wants them to be huge fans of her work, calling them religious viewers whose mouths fell open when he informed them that he had begun dating Harry's wife. Well, yes, probably fell open, Harry, for reasons whereby they were thinking, goodness me, is that the lady that's always wandering around with cock in her mouth? As I stated, you can make of that what you will, but it is quite entertaining to think that the Queen was sat there going, Philip, I don't think I want the American saying poppycock. It could be that people will have her going around with cock in her mouth. We've had quite enough of that already.
Yes, my little pumpernickel, I think that's absolutely right. I'll get somebody on straight away.
So it probably happened something like that, and the Queen, demonstrating her sensibilities once again, could well have suggested that the word poppycock ought not to have been uttered by Harry's wife. How would Harry's wife feel about all of this? Well, on the one hand, as a narcissist, she wouldn't like to be told that she couldn't say certain things because it would be a threat to control. However, at that juncture, Harry was in the golden period. It was the early days of their relationship. And she would want to be seen in the best possible light with regard to his family. And therefore it's likely that Harry's wife actually would have gone along with such suggestions because she would have wanted to do some ass-kissing to the royal family in order to be accepted by them because of it being in the golden period. So she would have been quite happy to ensure that for once there wasn't any cock in her mouth. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.